Hello, beautiful planner babes. How is everyone today? Happy Tuesday. Today I decided I would set up my journaling pages, being how it's Tuesday and I already have to backdate or back journal for Monday. But I actually got all of last week journaled up, so that is good. Couple days didn't write too much, but love how it was decorated. So today we're going to go ahead and kind of do the same thing. I'm going to use vellum pages from my kits from the Rosy Life Planner. And this is the one from the September kit. And this is one of the dashboards. And these other pieces, I do believe that I pulled from my vellum pack because they were kind of the same spring color. And they kind of got set on my desk and, same fall color. Hello, we're no longer in spring or summer. But I guess still technically a little bit into summer. And so I honestly can't remember if a couple of these were from this kit because they're not the library themed. So I actually think they were from a previous kit. Yeah, because they have these same, like, flowers or little things up in them. So these ones were from, I think, last fall's kit. And this here, I don't know which kit this was from. But anyway, so I had a whole bunch of still vellum pages, and I am really liking how it, ooh, that's loud, how it looks just kind of taped in. And then, in all honesty, it's kind of like it takes up part of the page, so I don't feel like I have to write so much because I don't feel like I have a lot happen in my days. And sometimes looking at this big, huge page kind of makes me feel a little bit overwhelmed and feel like I don't have enough to write in it. So is it really worth journaling at all? So, and these I haven't really been using. So it would kind of be nice to use some of these gorgeous vellum pages that I have because they're literally just sitting in a folder. And they're so gorgeous, and I didn't really have any use for them before, so I am kind of loving using them in my journaling pages. That one, though, is kind of a little bit too big. This one will fit nicely. And then, let's see how I want to end up cutting this one out. I was actually kind of thinking a little bit of this. But because this blanket kind of goes into that. Well, we are kind of just gonna do whatever we can do here. So how's everybody's week been so far? I know we're just a couple days into it. I did a video on Sunday. Or did I do it on Monday? Look at me, I can't even remember anymore. No, I did do it on Sunday and get it posted up on Sunday. And I didn't get anything done yesterday. I don't even know. What did I even do yesterday? I'm all messed up. Like this weekend, if you watched my other video, was spent car shopping all weekend. And literally, as of right now, I'm a day behind because I keep thinking that today is Wednesday and it's actually only Tuesday. And I was supposed to watch my grandbabies today, and my son's class got canceled. So I'm actually going to watch them tomorrow. And so I ended up going out and working today instead of babysitting. And so all my days are messed up. And I ended up giving my dogs a bath today versus the originally planned Thursday. And my wife was supposed to come home this weekend, and it looks like she has been called into work this weekend. And so all of our plans for the weekend have kind of been shifted because obviously she isn't coming home. So yeah, definitely has been quite the week already with a lot of, what am I doing? A lot of changed plans and a lot of different things going on that were supposed to kind of be 100% different. So I'm trying to adjust, trying to get my bearings for the day and the whole week, actually, and rearrange plans and all the things. So, and I don't know what I just got all over my fingers. I don't know if it was something on these scissors or the paper. It almost actually looks like ink from something. So, let's see. Let's do this one here. I think I'm actually going to do that one up there. Yeah, I think I might add that flower there to that one. And let's see what we have here, because this one really wasn't fitting. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of cut this little area over here off. See if that fits a little bit better. Let's actually, I think I'm gonna cut up in here too. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. I just realized that he is snoring like crazy. And that's what happens after bath days. It exhausts us all. And so I think I'm going to put that one up there for Friday. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to, I think, put that one on Sunday. It's kind of like I want this whole page, but I actually think we're going to cut it here. Well, I was gonna try and kind of keep as much of like this writing part in this one. But do we want to do this over here and then kind of take the cutout piece of it over here? Because let me get my trimmer and my corner rounder if we're gonna do that. All right, well, we got, I think, all our pieces cut out of the ones that we're gonna use for this week. So gorgeous. I love kind of feeling like I'm a little bit creative, I guess. Although it's already created for me and I'm just kind of tearing it apart and putting it on the pages, but makes me feel a little bit creative, and so we're just gonna go with that. Let's see, do I want this up here at the top? Yes, I think I do. And think we're actually going to trim this back end off a little bit, because it gives me a little bit more straight edge to make an even trim on it. And then we're going to round this top corner up here so it fits on the page better. Oops, I'm trying to put it on there backwards. There, I think that works pretty good. And then I just use some tape that I actually got, like a 4-pack or a 6-pack off Amazon. And actually the tape works pretty good, but I don't know if I'm just using it a lot. But I feel like the last roll that I used didn't really last that long. I mean, it's got a good amount up in there. And, you know, you could probably get them at Walmart. You can order them off Amazon. I, of course, just wanted to be lazy and had a Walmart order, and that was on the list of one of the things I needed to get. And so I just went ahead and ordered it. Try and get that close to the edge without, and try and keep it straight so it doesn't go over the edge there. There we go. Oh, I like that a lot now that it's down on the page. Oh, that looks sharp. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Nice. All right, so we've got that for Sunday, since we seem to be working backwards. And here, this one is, I got cut a little bit off there. And I think we need to trim a little bit off this end too. It was funny today. I was sweeping the house, and I was sweeping out my craft room. And, you know, I thought I kept it pretty clean. I, like, moved the garbage can that's under my desk, and there were so many little tiny of these pieces that I do from corner rounds and trimming stuff off. I guess I missed the garbage can when I, like, reach down and throw it under my desk. But I thought it was kind of funny that you think you're keeping it all clean as you go along, and you realize that you aren't as good of an aim as you thought you were. Maybe I need to, like, keep it all in one pile until I'm done filming or done creating, and then kind of just scoop it all off into the garbage can versus trying to do it as I'm recording. That looks like it's still almost a little too long. Let's actually take a little bit more off this edge here. There we go. Hopefully that's enough, because sometimes when it gets in the crack, it just kind of like bunches all up and kind of becomes a mess. All right, let's try that. But also the other day, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Oh, I know what I did yesterday. I went up and did some shopping yesterday. And I ended up going to the dollar store and getting this really cute ribbon. I got that one with the spider webs and this one here with the bats. Because I'm trying to get myself together and get my garage finished up and get all my fall and Halloween stuff pulled out so that I can start decorating pretty soon. Oh, that one's way off. That's okay. Oh, that looks cool too. So, like when I'm laying them out, they look really good. But then once I get them laid down with that white background, they just pop and it's like it comes to life. And we're going to put this one over here. Let's go ahead and get this corner rounded here. Why does this side look darker? Oh, no. It was right. So, has everyone gotten their new planners ordered for 2026? The Rosy Life has, I think, all her old planners on sale still from last year, where if you're interested in trying them out, you can try them out and you can redate them. Just like I date all mine anyway. I like white them out and then use stickers and stuff to date it. You can actually get a really good deal and redate them. Or she has all the 2026 planners. I think... I don't know. I pre-ordered mine right when she first opened the pre-orders up. And when I did my video about it, I do believe I put how long the pre-order was. And I think it was just a week or two that she was doing the pre-order. But you can always still check out her shop and see what she has for the 2025 planners that you could redate, or the 2026 planners, and get those ordered if you're interested in doing that. You can, if you're shopping or shop, you can use my code Angie15. It doesn't work on the planners, unfortunately, but it does work on all the other stuff, like all the previous kits and all the extras and all the things. So run over there and you can use that to do a little bit of shopping. I'm trying to figure out which side of this is the darkest. I think they're both about the same. I think that's the top though. Oh, did I got this backwards? Yes, I actually did. All right. Well, I'm glad I caught that and didn't put tape on the wrong side of that. Because we definitely want all those little sparklies to show, because they are gorgeous. That gold foiling. There we go. And I think I'm going to put that way. See how much tape I can get on the desk versus a sticker. And the good thing about using the tape is that if it like comes off the edge, you can pretty easily like just rub it away, and it kind of like rolls up, and can definitely get it off that way. Got way more on there than I thought. All right, and then I almost feel like I want this one up here in the top corner. So yeah, this weekend oh no, come up. Oh no. This weekend I was talking about in my Plan With Me video, we were actually supposed to go to Slobberfest, which is actually a huge bulldog meetup. And they have like raffles, and they have like pup cups, and they have dogs that need to be adopted. And they have like all these gift baskets. They have agility tests for your dog, or agility course for your dogs. And just like hundreds and hundreds of bulldogs, French bulldogs, English bulldogs, American bulldogs, just all the bulldogs, all the slobber dogs. And we have gone every year for 4 or 5 years now. And so we had planned to go. Where'd my flower go? I just saw it. We had planned to go, there it is, on Saturday to that. And now that Mel has to work, we will not be going, and I am kind of sad about that. We were trying to see if maybe she has to work, because I don't know how long she's going to have to work, whether it's a full day on Saturday or a half day on Saturday. But we're going to see if I could take the dogs and try to meet her up there. But I have a feeling that it is just kind of going to be a no-go this year. And we actually do meet one of our really good friends up there, because she also has a bulldog. And so I am sad that we are not going to get to go this year. But these things kind of happen. And unfortunately, sometimes you gotta pay the bills versus have fun, so you can have fun later on. And so here we are. But that also is, in a way, kind of good, because my granddaughter has a soccer game on Saturday. She didn't have a game this weekend originally, so I thought that was perfect, that last weekend I would have got to go to her first game. And then this weekend we were going to do Slobberfest, but we are having all kinds of wildfires here in Washington State. And a lot of them are fairly close to where we are at. And so we've been having really bad, like, smoke just covering the air. My throat has been hurting, my eyes have been hurting, my sinuses have just been off the charts. And when that happens, they don't let little kids do sports. They cancel them. So her first soccer game was canceled, and it is actually rescheduled for this weekend. And since we had already planned to go to Slobberfest, I didn't think I was going to be able to go. And now I will actually be able to go. So I'm excited about that. Let me see. Kind of piecing some stuff together that I had over here, but I kind of feel like I want to piece it together, but I want a flower off over that corner. And I'm not really oops, let me see. Trying to drop everything over here on the other side. trying to see how I could add maybe that in. No, I'm not sure I like that. Let's go back to this, the original. Well, this isn't. Let me actually see right quick. If I have a sticker from the kit that I can put up in there. Okay, let me see. I think maybe on this one. Let's try it. Let's see what we can get. Let me get these up out of the way. And let's get this taped down. Holy cow, I'm taping my fingers more than the more than the paper. All right. We got that put down over there. And then let's get this piece added over here. Let's actually turn it a little bit sideways. I like that. And then I think that I want, oh, that's a little bit. That came up a little bit different than I had thought it was going to be. So let's actually turn it up this way, like that. And then let's put this one here, like that. And then I think I'm going to take one of these little bows and stick it down there, like that. There. All right. I like how that turned out. All right, my beautiful planner babes. This was using the vellum from the Academia season, which was September's kit from the Rosy Life Planner. And all the extras should be in her shop. So if you are interested in getting yourself some of those, use code Angie15. And let's do the final flip through. All right, journaling pages for this week. We've got Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Actually, I think this one is my favorite 2 pages. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, beautiful planner babes. Thank you all for joining me doing my journaling pages for this week. As always, you guys can check me out on Instagram and TikTok, Planning with Angie Today. I am so grateful all of you are here to join me while I do my videos. All right. Love y'all bunches, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.